The internet tells me that you really like football.
I love football.
Who your favorite team?
The Dolphins.
Favorite player?
I just like the Dolphins as a corporation. I just like the Dolphins because I'm from Miami. I just really like the Dolphins.
But that's like default. That's just like me and the Hawks. They're like, I can't be a Falcons fan because for obvious reasons.
I just want the Dolphins really to get it together. I really feel like, being a girl from Miami, it got to be some type of excitement in sports. We only had like the Miami Heat, the big three, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James. The Dolphins, I really want y'all to it's some money in the city. Like, get it together. I don't know what y'all got to do, but it's time. Like, we in 2026. We need some type of excitement. We got to make it somewhere. Because I'm tired of spending my money, and I'm mad as fuck.
Listen.
By the time the drinks coming in, I'll be ready to fight. Like, we gotta come on now.
Off topic, but on topic.
Okay.
My lady from West Palm.
Shout out to Jazz.
I tell her, I said, hey, you from Atlanta? Said, no, I'm not. 561 to the day I die. Cool. I said, nah, you from Atlanta. What? It's something about Florida women, and I want you to explain the aura, the confidence, just the bravado that comes with Florida women. Not to take away from Louisiana, not to take away from California, not to take away from Atlanta, not to take away from New York, but explain the essence of Miami. I
feel like we're very dominant. We know what we want, strong-minded. Standing on business, 10 toes down. Like, own that. I'm talking about in it.
Own that. Right.
Because, Miami is a fast life, so everything happens fast. I feel like, I won't say all, I don't want to speak to all women, but it's kind of like growing up in survival mode.
Mm. So for you, growing up in Miami, seeing the fastness and seeing, being outside or just being engulfed in the culture, at what age did you know, okay, I got to get to it?
I'm not going to lie. So I was born and raised in Opa-locka. I was my grandma had a little house. You probably could Google it. And my uncle used to sell drugs out of there. And it was 3 times, they used to call it jump out, came and kicked in the door. That's when they come with the ambulance, I guess, just in case something happened. They already got, the ambulance on set, guns pointing, get the fuck down, dogs running. They get the kids out first, guns pointing at everybody, put your hands up, gotta walk out. I saw that at least 3-4 times that I could remember off of my memory. And I remember my grandma always been on drugs her whole life, literally. I remember walking to the corner store and I was walking back to my grandma's house and I saw the trucks coming. I'm like, I already know where they going. By the time I got to the stop sign, the whole house outside laid out. And I remember I was just like, wow, I was in the house, so I kind of saw it, but I was just like, I got to make it out of this someday. I want to change this environment.
So we see the beauty, we see the attitude, we see, everything in your music, to your style, to just your creativity process. Who is Carisha when it's just you? No brand, no music, no cameras, no nothing.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm in the house, I'm thinking about 10 things at once. I'm thinking about being a mom, my music, the podcast, my relationship. I'm just always constantly trying to come up with ideas. What can I do to make myself better? What I did yesterday that I should have did, better, or how can I continue to grow? I'm always just looking to grow. I'll be like, what can I do to be better as a mom? What can I do to be better as a partner? What can I do to be better as a daughter? I'm always just constantly trying to evolve. I just want to be great and I want to be successful.
Yeah.
So when I'm home, my mind never shut off. And I'm kind of exhausted because sometimes I'll be like, girl, just go to sleep. It's okay to sleep. But I just be feeling like it's no time to sleep. I just got somewhere I'm trying to go. And I don't really feel comfortable until I get there.
Who knows you the best?
My mama. My mom. That's my girl. I ain't gonna lie. My mom. I think my mom.
As you navigate life, ups, the downs, the drama, the business, how has that relationship kind of morphed into her really what it sounds like, or for me, being your backbone to you being the best version of yourself?
I think just taking a lot of losses, and you gotta like take everything on the chin. I think like being counted out, being an underdog, going through so much, like battling so many things at once, like a relationship, a heartbreak, just business, like everything's just going down, but still having to show up as a mom, still having to be there for your kids. Like, my kids have never saw me cry. And I remember one day I was picking my son up from his dad's side of the family, and I was just like, in a car, like driving, trying to think of anything, turn the music up, and my tears just started flowing. And he was like, "Mommy, you okay?" And I was like, damn, I never cried in front of my kids. I looked at him and I was like, I'm not. And I'm just like, I'm going through a lot, and I just don't ever want to put that on my kids. Because you know how, like, I feel like, well, most men that I met or that I ever had a conversation with, it just started from home. Like, my mom was never there. She worked all the time. My dad was a drug dealer. My dad was dead. I had to raise myself. It just always started from somewhere. So I never want to put my pressure on my kids. Like, I always try to show up as the best version. Like, if my son was to ever get an interview and it was like, what was your mom like? Yeah. I want to be like, she worked her ass, like she was
Superwoman.
Right. Yeah. Like, I never want to give, like, I remember seeing her crying because she was da-da-da-da-da. And I just remember that moment, and I was just like, I had to tell myself, it's okay for him to understand what I'm going through.
Yeah. I was about to say the same thing, because, like, if you can't cry in front of your family, who can you cry in front of? Especially your children.
But as a child, you worry. If you see your mom cry, it's like it's your mom. It's like mom and dad. Mm-hmm. Mom crying, it's like something wrong. Like, call the cops. Like, we got to get down to the bottom. Like, if mom is crying, because, you know, you always trying to be strong. Like, you the head of the household.
For sure.
So it's like when mom cries, something wrong. Like, you always see mom being superwoman.
But if he doesn't see that, and I just want to kind of stay here in this particular moment, because if your son, if your daughter doesn't see you cry, then you're creating something where they don't feel like they can show emotions. You know what I'm saying? Man, Jazz, to me, and the women in my life, and that's the mother of my children, that's, you know, my daughters, like, women in my life recently, and when I say recently, within the last 3 years, like Lorena, Kia, Shakira, my daughter, Sovereign Dior, they've unlocked an emotion in me that I never knew I could show. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, my son, we at his training on Friday, and I tell the trainer every single time, it's hard because being Cam Newton, everybody expect your son to be that nigga.
Right, great. Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, this nigga 10. Mm-hmm. It's like, I was in the gauntlet, nigga. I was in that 5. Man, my dad showed time and time again, like, nigga, even when I thought I was doing what I thought it was success, what's my grade, Pop? Oh, man, that's C+. Straight face. And I'm like, all right, bet, I'm going for an A. My son got embarrassed time and rep after rep on Friday, and I'm loving it. And I'm not showing emotions, not to just be like, yeah, get that little nigga. It's those type of practices, those type of training sessions allows him to realize he got to constantly get better. The kid was older than him, cool, but nevertheless, he walks over at the end of practice or training and he's crying. And at 10 years old, I want him to understand, bro, I'm still here. Mm-hmm. We had a moment. Nobody seen it. Nobody experienced it. And I'm letting the world know, it's like, bro, it's okay to cry. But while you're crying, you have to be able to process your emotions and still be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
So in that moment when you're with your son or you're with your daughter and it's not crying, the issue is not crying. The issue is crying and not explaining, because they don't know.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because my son is still that one that's not, he's not gonna cry. He get hurt. I know he hurt, and now he gonna walk over there or something and wipe his eyes or whatever. That's like, bro, it's okay. Yeah. I know you're frustrated. You know what I'm saying? It's being able to process those emotions. And when I grew up in the church dynamic, there was a lot of curiosity that I wasn't able to find out until I became a man. Mm-hmm. So I felt kind of behind. so to speak. I didn't have a person to go through and be like, man, Pop, man, this chick just broke my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't my family. So as I'm navigating, you know, as an adult, these are the things. So if you can attack that emotion earlier, there's no need for you to kind of hide away. If anything, I feel like I say this a lot on this platform, but just lean into it just to explain, because you're nurturing a real thing. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I would encourage you to do.